For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 85 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We start with rather a large fixture. Chelsea away. We travel to the southwest of London to face probably probably Spurs' second biggest rivals behind Arsenal. In between the game against Arsenal that's on the horizon is a game in the Football League Cup away from home as well against Newcastle. As was the case in the last episode, not sure whether we'll be selected for the second game. We were selected for Trabzonspor, but I'm not sure whether we'll be selected for the Football League Cup, as that's not quite as important a competition as the Champions League, is it? The Arsenal game is at home. That could be the second game of the episode, or it could be just the first game of the next episode rather than the second one today. But just two very, very busy months. And then November's extremely busy too, and December seems pretty chock-a-block also. And that's even without taking into account any further Football League Cup ties we might be facing between now and then. So we're going to be a busy bee in the next few episodes, but hopefully we can get some goals to go along with all the number of fixtures. It's myself facing off against Kurt Zuma here in the menus, and it'll be myself facing off against Kurt Zuma in the game as well. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and it's time to head to Stamford Bridge. Savic into Eden Hazard. Chelsea starting on the front foot. They've got a very strong lineup playing here. N'Golo Kante will get this out wide, perhaps. Presumably waiting up forward to Ousmane Dembele playing for Chelsea here in this save now. Todd Kane on the overlap. Decent ball in. Alderweireld will bring it down though. They're playing Azpilicueta at left back and Todd Kane at right back. Not sure whether we'll actually do too well against that defensive line, though, regardless of the fact that Todd Kane is there at right back. We might need to concentrate our attacks on that left-hand side of our attack. We'll have to wait and see whether it turns out to be a good avenue of success for us. But Chelsea are an extremely strong side, and they have extremely strong players here at the back. Kurt Zuma and Stefan Savic, they're starting centre-backs for this one. Up against Stefan Savic here, and he's gotten the better of me, unfortunately. Nemanja Matic being the rock in midfield again, with N'Golo Kante there with him. Not able to get played in there though. Eden Hazard on the left-hand side. Dele Alli trying to work something here. We have supposedly have the best defence in the league so far this season, although we don't find ourselves in a decent league position so far this season. And Kudu with the first shot, and that was destined for the bottom corner. Courtois with a very good save down low. Decent effort from George Kevin there. Corner to come in from Eric Lamela. Floated my way, but it's over me. Matic gets a leg to it. For Tongan, I'll call for it from Bentaleb. I'll look to... Oh, that was surely either going to draw another top quality save out of Courtois or nestle in the back of the net. There was a lot of pace on that and it was flying towards the top corner. Electric start to this game. We'll play George Kudu down the right hand side again. Keep that in. He has done. Decent cross, but straight to Thibaut, unfortunately. Oh, hectic opening 13 minutes, but 0-0 for now. And Kudu with the throw. Gets it into me. Should knock it back there to Dele. He's got Eric Lamela waiting for it if he decides to do something. There's Lamela. We roll the defender. I kind of rolled him. Just lay that across there. That was meant for Wanyama, but never mind. Eric Lamela's doing well. Gets caught there. Nothing given. No, he is going to give the free kick. Okay. Oh, I may have accidentally taken that quickly. I didn't. Okay, good. It won't be me to take the free kick. Looks like it's going to be Lamela himself. But Eric does have a half-decent set piece on him, so could give us a 1-0 lead here. 2 bars of power into the wall, unfortunately. Pasalic will knock the ball out for a corner, but we'll try something from the other set piece. In it's going to come from this near side. A lot of pace and power on it. Alderweireld wins the header, but can't direct it on target. 0-0 after 22 minutes. Here's Matic. Could tackle away Alderweireld. Around the corner to Lamela. It's the middle to Wanyama. I'll call for it. And, well, there's the option. The obvious option on the outside. It's George Kevin and Kudu. Could pull it back. There's two of us in the box. He's dinked it. Courtois knocks it. No, Dele Alli. Oh, never mind. It's going to be 1-0 Tottenham. Oh, I was about to go nuts at Dele Alli for taking it away from me. I wanted to run onto that as Courtois just palmed it away and just volley it first time into the back of the net. As it happens, Dele Alli knocked it to me as my guy chested it then and side-footed it home. I very nearly exploded in rage, but thankfully the ball's ended up in the back of the net via my left foot, It's Tottenham 1, Chelsea 0. Hazard twisting and turning and plays it all the way over the top to Ousmane Dembele. Brings it down brilliantly first time. The ball's in the box. Kante. Snapshot. Well saved by Hugo Lloris. Palmed that miles away from the goal. Matic into Hazard to Ousmane Dembele. Kante still there in the box. Not renowned for his goal scoring, of course. Costa, on the other hand, is. And very nearly scores the equaliser, cannoning the ball off the post. They've got a man down here, Chelsea. It's Nemanja Matic, and the play is actually now going to be stopped for him to be substituted off. He's hurt his ankle, and it's game over for Nemanja Matic, unfortunately for Chelsea. Not sure who's going to come on in his place. Looks like it's Cesc Fabregas there, number 4. So Chelsea taking off the defensive-minded Matic to bring on the offensive-minded Cesc. They may have made that change anyway in the second half if things carried on the way they have been going, but they still might make it 1-1 before half-time. Ousmane Dembele into the overlapping Todd Kane, deflected off Alderweireld and thankfully straight to Hugo Lloris. It's going to be Chelsea 0, Tottenham 1 at half-time. Dele Alli down the channel on the right-hand side. He's gone for the cross, and Wanyama's underneath it, and he still might drop to him. He outmuscled Todd Kane, but Cesc has done well. Oh, but that's deflected. Oh, I thought Courtois was going to take that over his line there. He almost caught it through the post. In fact, I think he may actually have caught it through the post. But not really too much I can do about that with regards to physical glitches. Dele Alli could still score here. And the shot is straight at Thibaut. This one much more straightforward. Not got to defy the laws of physics to actually save that one. Although he's given the ball straight away, but in rather typical fashion. Kante wins it back and Nkudu steals it off Todd Kane. But that is going to be Courtois again. Alderweireld. Through to me. Oh, lovely turn. Completely sent Todd Kane. And Nkudu could return it to me here. I've called for it, but it wasn't the best of balls. I'm going to fire this to Dele Alli. It's a terrible first touch, but he's gotten it out to Trippier, who pulls that back to Wanyama, who looks for Dele Alli, who will shoot rather tamely. And again, comfortable for Courtois. Could come into me here. I've called for it and I've gotten it. I'll give that to Lamela. Can Eric Lamela make it 2-0? Oh, no, he can't. A great save by Thibaut Courtois. It will, however, be a corner. Change is being made. Eric Lamela will whip this ball in. Courtois made 8 saves now. Who's going to win this header? Dembele, evidently. And Michy Batshuayi is on now for Chelsea. Up into Nastasic, who's also come on. Looking for Cesc. Danny Rose with the most vital of interceptions because Eden Hazard was in so much space on this far side. Or near side even. But thankfully, we've slowed them down. And that will be a very, very clever foul to give away. Unless, of course, they score from the resulting free kick, which they may well do. Zuma lofts it in. Savic with a header, and it was destined for the top corner, but Lloris does pluck it out of the air well. 8 minutes to hold on. Here's Eric Lamela. He's played that over the top towards me. I can't win that, but Savic has only headed it to Trippier. Trippier tried to squeeze that to me. Ander Herrera will get it to me. We'll play it to Lamela before he runs offside. Just trying to waste some time now, although I'm going to go for a worldie. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yep, poor shot, it says top right, and I should have just tried to waste time to ensure we get this 1-0 win. But hopefully that may still have wasted enough seconds for the referee to blow his whistle sooner rather than later, which is exactly what he's done. Chelsea 0, Tottenham 1, a massive victory for us, not only because it's Chelsea, but also in the grand scheme of things with regards our Premier League resurgence, because after the opening day defeat against Manchester United, we were a little bit iffy, especially losing 1-0 to Southampton as well, so it's nice to get back-to-back victories against Wolves in the last episode, and now Chelsea here. We will find out whether we're playing against Newcastle momentarily. If not, it will be another London derby in the shape of Arsenal as the second game of the episode. We'll advance to that Newcastle game now. And I have been selected. So, up to the northeast we go. Here's Adam Lallana. Moussa Sissoko's down the line. Lallana has found him. I'm in the box. That's a lovely turn. He's found Wanyama. Great save by Carl Darlow. That was struck with some venom from Victor Wanyama. And they're going to have to make a change. It looks like Adam Armstrong is injured. Well, he just got crunched underneath the weight of Jan Vertonghen. And they'll probably just play on here. Even though we just won the throw-in. Never mind, it's come back to us. Finesse this tops. Oh, it hits Nakamba in the face. Goes out for a corner. Why is that a poor shot? Have a word. That was on target and destined to go in. Cleared away there by... Was that Sly? I didn't quite read his name properly. Nakamba tackled by Gumney. Victor Wanyama will recover possession. Moussa Sissoko, they kind of rushed forward a little bit there, but that didn't really work. Moussa Sissoko up against 2 defenders here. I'll call for the cross. And oh, he's pulled it back to Gumley. It was very nicely done. He'll play it through to, oh, was that Lallana? I think it was. DeAndre Yedlin, though, just disturbs his movements enough so that it's a poor shot and comfortable for Carl Darlow. Positive start here, though, in the Cup. Trying our best to get a lead early on. Wait for him to turn inside. There it is. There's a decent cross as well. Haidara gets the header away, but only as far as Musa Sissoko. Could shoot there, actually, Sissoko, but decides against it. I don't know where to go or whether to call for the ball or not. Musa twisting one way then the other. I'll call for it now. I'll give it to me. We'll roll Haidara. We've done well. I'm going to drill it across the box looking for a teammate. And there is Adam Lallana. A brilliant assist. He wants to celebrate with me and I want to celebrate with him. But unfortunately, I'm not able to. There we go. Is that me in the background, number 10? Yes, it is. Oh, nice drill ball across. I thought about having a shot there, but didn't. And how DeAndre Yedlin didn't get to that ball first, I'm not sure. Maybe he just didn't know Lallana was there. He's coming, ghosting in behind him. And Lallana toe pokes us 1-0 in front. And Pochettino is very happy with that. Bentaleb with the corner for us on the brink of half-time. A second now surely would seal the game. Oh, it was me that headed it, actually. And unfortunately, wide of the target. Decent attempt. We've only scored 2 headers in our entire career. And perhaps that shows why. Jose Perez could play that ball through. It's been tackled instead, but it will drop to Wanyama, thankfully. I thought the midfielder there was going to get to that. Wanyama, back to Son, into Lallana, tripping over players, but it's out to Heung-min Son. The cross could come in. It has done. Who's going to be on the end of it? Jamal Lascelles, unfortunately, still not going to get that 3rd headed goal of our career. We've scored well over 100 goals now, but only 2 headers. I am actually quite desperate to score some more headers because it's one part of my game that we just haven't been able to improve upon throughout this entire series so far, either through training or through playing games. I am training multiple areas of my game now, of course, and I could potentially add heading into that. You'll have to let me know in the comment section, I guess, whether you'd like to see me start to train my heading as well as things like my passing and my dribbling by a little bit more. Lovely little back heel from Lallana there, but unfortunately straight to Jack Colback. 25 minutes to go here. Still 1-0 up away from home at St James's Park in the Football League Cup, but Newcastle trying their best. Although, so far, their best hasn't been good enough. Tackle one defender, just outmuscle another, and Lallana plays me through, and we might be in here to make it 2-0. Settle yourself. Finish it. Good save by Carl Darlow. 2-0 would have sealed it there, but unfortunately our good shot was well saved by the young goalkeeper. Well, he's probably not that young anymore, considering we're in Season 4. Cross to come in here from Heung-min Son. It's deep. It's very deep. Lascelles with a header. Who's going to get there? Knocked back there by Joel Matip. I'll pull it back to the edge of the box. It's Henderson who's played the 1-2, and my swing and a miss at thin air means that we will most definitely be staying at 1-0 for now. Just over 20 minutes to go as Jordan Henderson comes on for Nabil Bentaleb. David. Dele Alli's made the run down the line. I'll call for it in this central area though. Just knock it back there to Wanyama. Gives it to Henderson. There's space out wide here for Musa Sissoko, and a cross could come in. I'm going to call for it towards the back post. It's not going to get anywhere near the back post. Henderson tries the snapshot there, and it was a decent attempt. Well struck, but blocked by the defender. Heung-min Son, unbelievable footwork there to dance away from a couple of people. A call for the cross here, and he's played it across the floor, and everybody's run away from it. But it's dropped to Musa Sissoko. He'll shoot. It hits Dele Alli. He's dropped back to Heung-min Son. Wow, everything's going on right now, but Nakamba is just going to run it away for Newcastle and then put his foot straight through it. Jose Perez knocks that down nicely to Matt Ritchie. Cross here to Jack Colback, but they've slowed their move down. Just trying to be patient in their build-up, but are they being too patient? Because I've won the ball off them there. I've gone for a Berber spin, but Nakamba tackles me. Ritchie down the line. Paul Dummett played in. Cross could come in. It has done, and Vertonghen just smacks it away. Newcastle committing a lot of men forward, as you can see there. Only 2 defenders back. Sergei here into Jose Perez. Could return the ball to him. He spun the defender very well. Jose Perez does pass off to Sergei, whose shot is well held by Hugo Lloris. They're running out of time here, Newcastle, but if they keep moves like that up, they will definitely get enough chances to get themselves an equaliser. If they keep playing that way, and he could have played through Jose Perez there, but he might not need to. Paul Dummett with a shot. It's dropped to Sergei, and they have equalised here, Newcastle. Hugo Lloris had a plethora of defenders there he could have palmed that ball to, and instead he picks out the one Newcastle man in the middle of the goal. Straight to Sergei. There's 3 Tottenham men there for him to palm that to, and he's given it straight to the Newcastle man. Nutmegs the defender that tamely jumps across Joel Matip. It's Newcastle 1, Tottenham 1, and it looks like we'll be going to extra time. We have switched to all-out attack though, still 5 minutes to go. Wanyama out to Sissoko. It took extra time to beat Northampton in the previous round, and it's going to take extra time at least here to see off Newcastle as well. Alderweireld gets the tackle in, and Vertonghen back to Wanyama. We were on all-out attack. I'm not sure whether we will be now at the very beginning of the next 30 minutes added on, but we've played in Heung-min Son there, and he could shoot, or lay it back to me, he's going to shoot. Oh, Darlow with a brilliant save. We've already gotten 1 assist in this game. We were close to 2 there. Corner to come in from Heung-min Son. It's over me. Lascelles headed that, and Wanyama will let it go for another corner. Our 5th of the game, and it comes from that far side. Oh, towards me, but Yedlin heads it away. There's nobody back there, so we must be on all-out attack. Davies, where are you going? All right, go all the way out wide. There we go. Alderweireld slow on the turn. Back heel to Wanyama, but there's options down the line. Davies gets caught on it, but keeps it away from Ayoze Perez. Moussa Sissoko could get the cross in. He's gotten away from the defender. That's a dangerous whip. Dele Alli 2-1. That cross from Moussa Sissoko was world class. He'd just been chopped from behind as well, and he shakes off the challenge to whip in that cross. I was actually hoping that it would miss Dele Alli and I'd be able to either volley it or head it into the back of the net, but unfortunately it didn't come to me. Not that it matters, the team comes first. That cross, and to be fair, I had Jack Colback on my shoulder there as well, so I may not even have gotten to it, but that cross was disgusting. It was such a good cross, and Dele Alli surely had to finish it and did so. 2-1 Tottenham. It's just a shame we couldn't have done that 7 minutes ago when it was still in normal time. Richie down the line to DeAndre Yedlin. Newcastle not out of this yet. There's still 20 minutes for them to get an equaliser. Took them until the 85th to get one in normal time, but they might get one back soon. Dele Alli's played that beautifully around the corner for me. Now, do I try and find a teammate? I'm going to pull this back for Heung-min Son, and that is 3-1 and game over. Heung-min wants to celebrate with me, so we will do exactly that. Our 2nd assist of the game. It's Tottenham 3, Newcastle 1. The ball through from Dele was inch perfect. All I had to do then was just find my teammate, slotted it home. 3-1 on the score sheet. We are going through to the next round of the Football League Cup. Corner for Newcastle. Big boon to take. There's not enough time for them to get 2. You wouldn't have thought. Their keeper was up. Oh, wow. Half to myself. Don't you dare, ref. Don't you dare. I want another one. I'm going to run it all the way because why the hell not? Just to make sure. And then as hard as you can into the net. That's 4-1. That's game over. Sorry, Newcastle. You tried your hardest. You did valiantly well to get yourselves an equaliser in the 85th minute to force extra time. But in the end, the quality told through or showed through. And that's my first goal in the Football League Cup so far this season, as you saw there. But it's going to be our 4th of the night. 1 goal, 2 assists. And that is us through to the next round. We took extra time against Northampton. It took extra time against Newcastle. But with a 9.2 rating, we are through. Another very successful episode for us. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Arsenal next. First game of the next episode. But for now, I will see you next time.